Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name's Josh. Thanks for joining me today. We're talking about crazy pieces. They got a video out there where they're just talking shit. Apparently they started a podcast and everything else. We're going to talk about it because she's going through it. And we really got to just stand in solidarity with all that she does. Because when they're going through some troubles, we gotta stand with them. You know what I mean? Their trouble. Does anybody else, when you put fake teeth in, do you make them gag a little bit? A little bit. Let's go.
I think I have the weakest gag reflex on earth because I can't keep those in for too long. They make me gag. I don't know what's going on with that. So anyway, if you didn't hear anything I said earlier, Crazy Pieces did a video, and apparently is it Aaron, is the dad, says something about her surgery that I don't think he meant to say. So let's go through it, because these people overshare and they want us to react. That's why they share it with people. So people are like, Josh, why do you talk about them? They want us to. So we're doing them a favor.
I can't talk. I'm just feeling frustrated.
Why is your hand white and your face orange? What have you done? Did you fall down into a pit of spaghetti sauce? It's like when you put spaghetti in like a Tupperware container and then you try to wash it and it has that film. Energy.
Good morning, Keep It Crazy family.
Don't talk to me. Okay? I don't want to hear.
Today is the day.
This woman is going through some shit, man. Like something, like this is like through some shit.
So I finally found a doctor who can do my hernia surgery on my stomach.
Okay. We'll see.
At least I'm going to go meet him today. Oh, there's bird poop on the back of Aaron's car. Ew.
He did. Are those veneers or are they like the clip-ons that I have? Because it's just the top one she got done, I think. Wow. Crazy.
I'm gonna go meet with him today and see what the different options are. I know a lot of you are like, don't get the mesh, and look into all of that. So I've been researching. I kind of know what to expect, but I don't know what this doctor is gonna say, if that makes any sense.
Did you just get hernia from old age and shit? Like, what causes hernias? Now I'm Googling it. What causes hernias? Ultimately, all hernias are caused by a combination of pressure and opening or weakness of muscle or fascia. The pressure pushes an organ tissue through the opening or weak spot. Stress, both emotional and physical, affects your well-being. But when it comes to hernias, it's physical stress. What does she do that would cause her physical hernias? Is she playing super pickleball without telling us all?
So we'll see if it's the right fit.
Or could it be from childbirth? Is that a thing?
As far as this doctor, and I'm just kind of nervous on getting another surgery and like what he's gonna say. So
how you guys doing this morning? So it's been a morning. It's one of those mornings. Do the little thing on the deodorant, put it under one arm. You go to do it again to put it under the other one. Down.
And there's bird poop on your car.
This guy just roll up with a Costco muffin and be like, she's like, I'm so worried and stressed about my life. He's like, yeah, here's what you do, okay? I ran out of deodorant, and I got my freaking fluff muffin here. Let's go. What were you talking about, dear? This guy is not in tune with his wife's things. Know what I'm saying? In probably multiple ways. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would feel my wife's energy. Like look at her face. This is their marriage in a nutshell right now. Okay, that's what they're showing you there. That's them in a nutshell. Okay.
I know.
You deserve the bird shit. Okay? Now Tesla doesn't, but you do.
It's one of those days and breakfast to go.
Let's go. I think you're too close to the steering wheel.
These bastards with their damn plaid Tesla. You bastards! One day, I'm gonna get a plaid Tesla. And y'all never gonna stop hearing about it.
This is a crystal CD.
It's so expensive.
Every time we switch cars, either I can't reach any pedals and I can't turn on the car because I have to move the seat forward, or you get scrunched and you have to move it back.
Who watches their kids? They have like 20 kids, right? They're just bye everybody!
I'm good, guys.
That's what someone
No, you're not. Don't you lie.
being short in the relationship and someone being taller.
So, is that the seat adjustment? Is that and deep down inside she's like broken. This woman is broken about a hernia.
Relationship issues.
You guys, bring in the laugh track again, everybody. We need the laugh track because people don't know to laugh at these funny jokes.
Not something we can't overcome.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's surgery for your knees or something.
Okay. All right. Just realized I didn't
Oh my god.
really explain very well on like what's going on if you're like new to our
What is on your chin?
channel, that kind of
Looks like, is it like eyelash makeup? Eyelash liner? That's what it looks like.
thing. So I had diastasis recti with my last pregnancy really bad. And so I got it fixed through surgery in April. And then about...
Because I'm pretty sure when you go in for tummy tucks and like surgery that does like that, they can find things. They're like, oh, by the way, you're missing your liver. I am? Yeah, we found it when we were doing your tummy tuck.
3 months after, I noticed this little like bulge by my belly button.
Sometimes when you eat pasta, that happens to you.
And when I went to the doctor a few weeks ago,
I can't stop staring at her chin. Can't do it.
he said it is a hernia and it does need to be fixed. So, but that doctor didn't do it. So I did find a general surgeon that kind of understands all of that, and he's rated really good, like really good reviews. I always look at the reviews of doctors, though I don't know if you can always trust it, because you never know if people are like paying for reviews. Like, you just don't know. But
This guy doesn't give two shits about his wife. He's like, when can I take our truck through the woods again?
he had a lot of reviews, and they were all really good. I'm praying that this general surgeon knows exactly what to do, and
Pretty sure if you're going to a surgeon who is a surgeon, they'll know what to do. Like, you're going to go to a surgeon that, hey, do you specialize in this surgery? Can you do it? I don't, actually. I'm just a liar. I downloaded that on Google Images. I'm just here. Come on, man. They just talk. They just need to talk.
fix it like minimal invasive, and that it's okay. Because my last surgery was literally the worst time of my life.
Is she talking about the tummy tuck, right? Because apparently she didn't tell the world. The funniest part about these people that really, really gets me is that the things that people really want to know that would get them massive amounts of views, and some people don't hide this shit, right? They'll be like, they'll go with it. Remember that Nicole Poison girl that I made fun of that one time? She went through and she's like, I got my chin did, I got everything did all over the body. Look at me. They like shout it from the rooftops like they're so proud of it. But these ones here, these like Mormon ones who are like, they'll tell you everything you want to know about their kids and privacy and everything else, but they will not tell you when they get their lips and shit done and their faces and their stomachs and their asses done. Like, we can't see it. You come the next day with a mouthful of chiclets, we noticed. And then you just delete the comments. It's so funny. You know what? I need someone to help me. I'm being lazy. Go find the video before the teeth and then find me the video after the teeth. I want to go read the comments. Let's go on an adventure.
Like, it was so bad.
It was rough.
It was rough. I don't even actually remember like 2 weeks of my life. Like, after the surgery, I have very little memory of stuff.
That'll be the Vicodin, probably, allegedly.
And so I don't like that feeling, you know?
Yeah. None of us like the feeling of losing 2 weeks of our life. We get it.
Okay, we are on the road and we'll be there.
Are you? Yeah, we didn't notice.
My head again, making my way through crowded thoughts. Sometimes it's hard to get out of it.
So the doctor's office is right across the street from a Portillo's, and Aaron's like, it's destiny.
What's Portillo's? Sandwich place?
Actually, appointment to get Portillo's.
That's the only reason he drove you there. He does not care about your hernia, your tummy tuck, or whatever. He wants Tembos.
Those of you from Chicago know how he feels. You were so excited when they built one here.
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, beef burgers and salads.
Check out this nice chair.
It's very comfortable, actually.
Stop filming in doctor's offices.
Is it?
Somebody did get a boob job. I'm sorry. Why do they keep it? I guess it's like, you just don't want people to know, but people know. All of a sudden you walk in the room and you're like, Mom? Something different. Yeah. Cringe. Like this couple, their relationship is the embodiment. Like if you looked up cringe in the dictionary, it's like, boom, holy shit, it's a picture of them there.
Check out that awesome stud.
Check out that when you put your iPhone footage onto the timeline, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a hint here. What you're doing is you're combining footage from your camera, which is probably a shitty camera anyway, with iPhone footage. This is why your iPhone footage looks like this, if you guys are wondering, crazy pieces. Okay? Real quick fix on that. Hey, I'll show you right now. So what you do is you open your Premiere Pro, okay? You find the footage that's on the side here. Oh, you can't see that, can you? So basically, you find your footage inside here, okay? You right-click on the footage, and you go Modify, you go Interpret Footage, and at the bottom here, Color Space Override. Mine's default to 709 because that's Sony footage, and you make sure it goes to 709. Because if you're on a camera, it might be rack or it might be 2100 or something like that. So you make sure it's 709. And that's why your footage looks like absolute shit. So, welcome for free tips.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are funny. And now he hides the camera look.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing? Aaron.
Are you filming me? Look at this guy filming this thing. Look at him. He's got the thing on his knee. This is shady as shit. Does this surgeon know you're filming inside of his office? Something tells me he doesn't. That's a shady. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is a surgeon who has insurance and shit like that. Probably has rules not to film. And look at you, sneaky bastard.
It hurts, but it's not like excruciating.
This is a hernia. The fact that you've already had
They didn't get his permission. That's how you know. Boom.
a certain
Nothing's off limits to these assholes. Nothing. Gross.
central incision around the base of that belly button, that takes away some of the normal healthy blood flow that should go to keep that skin healthy. If I then go on top of that, lift the belly button up, you risk not having any flow to the belly button.
Who needs a belly button, right? Why do you need flow to your belly button?
And when there's no blood flow equals dead skin. It's not real safe to elevate that skin up as would normally be done.
Why is he secretly filming this guy? That's gross. And he just pretending he had a text message. Does it not sit right? That's like, I hope the surgeon reaches out to them and says, yeah, I'm not your surgeon. That's what I hope. Or he's not anyway, and that's why they decided to use the footage.
In a normal umbilical hernia repair. Okay. So like if Aaron, for example, said, I have a belly button hernia, it's just like my wife's, can you fix it? I would say yes. What I would recommend for you would be a laparoscopic umbilical hernia repair. Mm-hmm. I don't do that operation.
I concur. As a podcaster, I concur.
And so if you needed a referral to someone who I would go to if it were my wife, I'm happy to provide that.
Do I have to get it repaired? Like, is it something that...
Yeah, so great question. Thank you for bringing it up. Sorry, I didn't bring it up earlier.
Yes.
What is the fear, concern with hernias is what is called incarceration. That is where some
go to jail.
The stuff from the inside of the belly will kind of squirt through there, cause the outie, and actually get stuck.
I can't do outie belly buttons either. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do outies. I know some of you are outies, and now you're all like, oh, you know, Josh hates me. I don't hate you. I just can't do outies. I can't do it, man.
So let's pretend it's a piece of fatty tissue from inside your belly, or a little piece of your intestines, comes out and gets stuck in this little opening. A hernia is a hole. It is a defect or a hole, an opening from the deeper, the structural layer called the fascia, which is the stuff that was brought back together with the muscle repair. It's a little opening in that layer.
This doctor must know he's filming, right? He knows who these people are, right?
And that is what is allowing this something from the inside of your abdomen, like around the organs,
It's an alien.
to kind of through there. The
Like your wedding night.
fear or concern is, what about if that stuff goes in there and gets stuck? Because if it gets stuck, in that it can actually compromise or reduce or inhibit blood flow from getting to that tissue. If the blood flow doesn't get to that tissue, it then kind of turns into what is called strangulated, which is truly like if you clamp off something, okay, it's not getting blood flow, and then you have a very limited amount of time to address that problem without having a bigger problem. If you were my wife, I would have it repaired.
What does he keep saying that? What's going on? Is this like a Mormon thing? I have no idea why he's saying that. If it were my wife, I'd have, okay, what?
Okay.
Yeah, you would. You're a surgeon, man. You get paid thousands of dollars to do it. Of course you'd have it repaired.
It does, like, doing exercise or doing different things, like, just my normal, because I'm very active, you know what I mean? Does that affect or possibly
Are you?
could cause it to get worse?
Yes, it's a hernia. Yes, even I'm nowhere near anything smart about any of this. And yes, the answer is yes.
Really so.
Okay.
With increased
Yes.
pressure in the abdomen, like, you know, like when you're bearing down.
Like, have you ever farted really hard? That probably pop your hernia. You ever force a fart? Like you're in bed? Me either. But you know what I mean? You're in bed, you're like, oh, and it hurt. Like it flapped a little hard. And you're like, oh my God, I think it tore something. Me either. I'm just saying, in theory, that could happen. That shit could cause a hernia.
Like with like doing sit-ups or I don't know, planks or whatever you do, or
I don't think she does either of those.
even exertional, like running or whatever it happens to be. Anything like
Like cleaning. Oh, I don't do that either. Just every day, just doing anything active. No, I just vlog mostly. I wear teenager-like shoes, though. I wear, like, my Air Force Ones and my ripped jeans. Because I'm, like, in grade 11, you know?
exertional is essentially increasing the pressure on the inside of the abdomen and kind of pushing against a barrier that your body has to hold everything in. Now, that's
They're literally just recorded this whole damn talk with the surgeon, which is kind of gross. It's privacy, but whatever. It's her own privacy. She can consent to it. But chill. Fast forward through some of the shit.
weaken part of the barrier, weaken part of the whole abdominal wall, the structure that's holding everything in, and can it potentially increase that area?
Is she lying? Is she saying, oh, it's a pregnancy thing, but she's gotten like surgeries on her body and that shit is like come back to haunt her? There's risks when you get tummy tucks and shit. I know there is. Okay, there's risks with boob jobs, there's risks with nose jobs, there's risks with teeth, there's risks with all of it. And some people's like bodies don't like that shit.
Or increase that opening a little bit. It's reasonable to think that, or reasonable.
I'm Googling, can you get a hernia from a tummy tuck? All abdominal surgeries carry a 33% risk of a post-operative incisional hernia. And approximately 33% of people undergoing abdominal surgery will experience it's an incisional hernia. That shit's an incisional hernia. She said it's a pregnancy thing. She said it, so I'm just saying, is she lying because she doesn't tell everybody about her surgeries, boob job, tummy tuck, teeth done. She doesn't talk about those things. So is she ashamed? I don't understand. She clearly isn't ashamed because she got those things done for her self-confidence or whatever, right? She doesn't tell people, which is weird because they tell everybody everything. Why not capitalize on this too? Who's going to hate you for being like, hey, I feel bad. Or, I don't like having small breasts. I want big breasts. Okay, who's going to say? I don't understand their logic. But then all I don't send the lies too, because like they're Mormons. You can't lie. Not saying she is, just saying there's a possibility, a 33% chance that that's what it is.
Dude, yeah, we should probably get this done, but sometime in the next 6 months.
Well, thank you. That was a lot of information.
Well, thank you. And here's a picture of a crack.
Great information. Thank you. All right, guys. Okay.
Yeah, we completely recorded you without your consent there. I hope that was fine with you. No, I'm sure they didn't get anything signed. That is gross. You guys did that, by the way. I wonder if the surgeon knows. Someone should tell him.
Thank you.
All right.
Because we now know that the surgeon's office is across from the burger place.
We are all done.
Yeah, we know. We went in with you and you recorded it. We got it. Thanks, though.
Do you think? So basically, he does hernia repair
Notice how the doctor didn't say anything with the pregnancy thing. Just saying. They cut that part out.
and all of that.
The doctor was very
but-
helpful.
Listen.
And I understand the situation more of like
Yeah.
what's wrong.
But he doesn't do that type of surgery. It's liposcopic.
Laparoscopic dumbasses. Liposupric. Lipo-turmeric. Lipto-bomdick. Lick my bum crack. Lee-boo-dee-boo. Link-tink shrink-dink.
Or robotic or whatever they do.
It's laparoscopic. For the love of God. You already had a laparoscopic surgery, probably.
Where it's like they make 3 incisions and then they go in. He said they probably have to do a mesh to hold that in.
Yeah.
But it's not something he does.
So we're going to use the footage. That's why they use the footage. There's no way they would have used this footage if this was the surgeon that was going to do the surgery. I guarantee you.
Now we're back to making more appointments to finding another doctor.
Correction. He does do the surgery, but pre or during.
Before, like,
a tummy
so...
Boom! He wasn't supposed to say that.
So,
Aaron's gonna be cut off for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Boom! This guy's it. Look at that. Look at her face. He just said post tummy tuck. She said it was pregnancy. Boom! Liars. Why you gotta lie? Just stop lying. Then you might not get called out so much. Liars.
So because
The recti diastasis they do, like, it's
She's
also
like, shut up. She's like punching his nuts and stuff.
known as a tummy tuck. But when they do that, he said the way that they put the skin down and all of that.
Oh, but you said it was a pregnancy thing. Oh, okay. Now the tummy tuck. Oh, okay. Okay.
He can't really do it after. He
Yeah.
can't fix the hernia after, they can fix it during.
So this is them. He dropped the tummy tuck thing. She did not want him to drop the tummy tuck thing. She got into the car earlier and said it's a pregnancy thing. They lied to you. They're lying to you. But why do you lie? Why do you care if you got a tummy tuck? You're wealthy and rich. You want to make your body look good for yourself? Go for it. Why? The problem that people have is you lie. You hide and lie, but then the other things you will tell everybody about everything. The reason I'm pissed at these types of people who do these things, the fake lips, the fake eyes, the fake teeth, the fake boobs, the fake everything, there's nothing wrong with those things, man. Like, and you know, women do that because it helps their confidence, and that's great. That's awesome. Where we all have the problem here on this side is that you're literally willing to share everything about your children, all of their privacy and medical concerns and everything. Except when you do it, you get to keep your privacy. And that's shitty. You're shitty. Shit ass.
So
it's fixable. I think the biggest thing to note, or the biggest thing that gave me comfort, is that
She's pissed, man. Look at her. She's pissed. She is like, you are grounded, mister. You can stay at ugly Uncle Joe's house.
he says that there's a small chance that it could have a complication, and she does need to get it fixed, but it's not like right now. So we have.
She's so upset she would start crying. But the issue is here is that she's upset because these things that she thought would better herself for the channel and make her look good and more of a thirst trap or whatever you want to do, right? You want to look beautiful? Go for it. That's like your prerogative. Whatever makes you feel beautiful, go do it. Okay, I've been considering doing the hair thing because people call me bald all the time, right? I don't have any hair. I was considering it. I don't know. I probably won't. But I know that I'm not good looking, I'm fat and ugly and everything, but at the same time, I'm okay with it. Does that make sense, right? So, but she's having a breakdown right now because she thinks, you know, it's because it's coming back to bite you in the ass. All these things that you thought would better you didn't better you. So let it be a lesson that those things might just be really careful is what I'm saying. Maybe just be really, really careful, especially if you're getting multiple surgeries on your body, right? I don't think humans are really meant to do that shit to their body. Like when it's a life-saving thing, whatever, right? I've had surgery that was life-saving for me, right? I went to Tijuana, Mexico. Guy named Jesus took 80% of my stomach out of my body, laparoscopically, by the way. And I have a video of it. It's pretty cool. But that's life-saving, right? That's not me saying I want to be skinny and looking because I never got there. You know what I'm saying? It was me saying, if you watch my video, you'll know I was like going to die. Doctors are like, if you don't change something drastically, you are going to get diabetes. You're going to get heart disease. You're going to die. That was life-saving for me. But I want people to realize too that it's really okay to be yourself too, right? Does that make sense? I don't know. Sometimes maybe people need to hear that. Because clearly, even saying that is like, people get upset. You're awesome how you are. And people are like, well, how dare you? Well, then, I just want you to know you could be awesome how you are. Sorry. There was nothing wrong with Crystal before. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. She felt the need because she's in this industry that all these women do all of this. It's like almost all of them do it. If you look at all the women that I cover on these channels, almost every single one of them to some degree has gotten surgery or fillers or something. All of them. And they pass that off onto you who watch them. And the fact that some of you cannot get it, whatever. But some people stack themselves up to these women and they'll never be able to achieve that. It's unattainable. Okay, thanks Kardashians. But sometimes you just got to be told that you don't need it. You're great how you are. But if you want it, go for it. Like my wife came home and said, I want this done or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, I think you're great how you are. Boobs and stuff. But, let's talk about it. I'm not going to also be like, no, don't do it. You're perfect. But it's nuanced. But at the same time, maybe some of you do need to hear that you're just great how you are. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like we have time. Why are you crying?
Because you told the internet about my tummy tuck, you bastard.
What's going on?
Okay.
He's like, are we going to be able to get burgers after this? Because that's the only reason I came out here.
No. What's going on?
Don't do it in front of a camera, assholes. That's the problem. You know what, though? I got to give it to them because she could have cut that out. She could have cut it out. She is editing, right? She probably edits it, but she didn't. So he did say that in the car, and she's like, she probably hoed and hummed about like, oh, should I keep it in? And they did because they want you to know that that's what it was. Because she lied at the beginning of the video and then wants you to know that that's what it was.
The good news is, because it's laparoscopic, the recovery of the next surgery is going to be a lot less than the previous one.
Something tells me she's scared of something, right? Did she get addicted to pills after her last surgery because of the pain? That shit is a worry, right? That's a worry for me. When I don't like taking heavy duty medications, like especially pain medications, just because I know that everybody in my family has an addiction issue, okay? For me, it's like sugar and shit and Doritos. But it's why I don't drink. It's why I don't do drugs, because I know that I probably get really quickly addicted to something, okay? I'm very careful with what I do, like especially gambling, anything. I'm so hyper aware of anything that could be addicting. I'm really, really careful with it. That's just because that's the generational curse and trauma of my life that I realize would spin me out of control, okay? So for her, maybe she's like so scared that she overcame something and she has to go back and do it. But she had to do that because she got the tummy tuck, which is like it's like an elective surgery that you didn't need. It's such a hard one. That's what she said.
I can't talk.
Yeah, I'm sure you can't. Maybe it's the teeth.
I'm just feeling frustrated.
Frustrated, yeah. Frustrated.
Tell us about it.
Maybe you can use your platform here to tell the women that are in your state of being, that are moms, just like not maybe super happy with their post-baby bodies and everything else, which, by the way, I think it's ridiculous because mom bods are like, hi, how are you? You know what I'm saying? But I get that the world maybe doesn't see it the same way I see it, but I'm just saying, mom bods, just saying. Anyway, maybe you could use your platform to tell other women, hey, I went through this and I kind of regret it. Right? I had to go through, I took medicine and maybe this and that. She has an opportunity actually to be real and raw, to actually do something great with the platform that she has. Instead, she's just like, nah, I'm not going to tell you anything. Right? Because that is a 33% chance you're going to get a hernia from these tummy tucks you want to get to make you look better. I don't know. It's a tough issue because it's a body thing. And men and women are completely different in this for sure. 100%.
I just feel like I can't exercise or I just feel like I'm a really active person and I like to be active with the kids and even after I found out I had a hernia, I was on the trampoline that day and
I did
But
make
I'm
a
worried.
comment and I felt bad. I'm sorry.
He's like, I did make a comment about the trampoline. I feel bad. Aaron is a douche, man. This guy is like this is why he's like your typical guy that doesn't understand. Now, I'm not saying I'm better. I am better. I am saying I'm better. I'm actually in tune with like my wife's emotions and stuff. Sometimes I can be, I don't want to hear about shit that went in the hospital, okay, because I don't want to know about it. Because I feel like if I Google it, I'll have the same thing, right? There's some things I'm like, oh, I'm not listening to this. But I can feel my wife's emotions, okay? This guy has no idea what he's doing right now. He's like still in high school.
No,
You hang out with Joe too much, buddy.
worry though, because he said like if I am doing exercise or like different things that are like active, like it could make it worse or it could become strangulated. And so then that becomes like an
Yeah, we know. We heard it because you recorded it.
emergency surgery. And so I just feel like frustrated because I'm like,
There's an R in there. Yeah, please, for the love of God. It's frustrated. Okay? It's frustrated.
the heaviest I've ever been. Minus when I was pregnant. But because I haven't been exercising and like doing everything because I'm like nervous.
Isn't a tummy tuck... what's the purpose of tummy tuck? Isn't it to like lose weight, lose fat off your body, to trim your body down to it? Does a tummy tuck lose weight? A tummy tuck can result in a weight loss of approximately 4 pounds. Oh, if you opt for a mini tuck, you can expect to lose around 3 pounds of excess skin and fat. If you opt for an extended tuck, you can expect to lose around 5 pounds. So it's not really about losing weight. It's about what your body looks like because you have loose skin or something. Because I remember I was 315 pounds. I lost 100 pounds. My body became like completely loose skin until I tightened it up by bodybuilding. Now, I mean, it's probably different for women. So I don't know what I'm talking about. So at the same time, 33% chance of hernia. Also, mom bods are good. So just saying.
Like make anything worse. And so now that I have to wait and do another doctor, like...
Is that why you haven't wanted to work out with me?
Yeah.
No, it's because Joe's always there. That's not why you haven't wanted to work out. Are you telling him right now on camera the marital problem? This whole time he thought it was probably because he stank or something. Maybe he ran out of deodorant. You're going to tell on camera, oh, is that why? Oh, now I'm looking, oh my God, now I see why. Are you really having therapy on camera in front of your fans? That's weird, people. Talk about this shit beforehand.
I haven't told. I keep just telling her, like, I don't feel like it. Or don't. But I'm, like, scared.
This guy is an idiot. That's not what you do. You turn the camera off. Can we have a moment here, face to face? Turn to me. Turn the camera off. I'm really sorry that I didn't realize that earlier. Like, in the future, if you're having some problems, just please know you can reach out to me for anything. This guy's, like, literally a teenager when it comes to, like, women. And again, I'm not saying I'm a guru at all, but that's bullshit.
I'm just...
Yeah, that's not helping,
You are
dude.
beautiful.
Oh, no, now you're going to tell her. Now you tell her. Okay.
Stop. I'm
No.
fine.
You're beautiful. Maybe you should have told her that before she got teeth, boobs, tummy tucks. Maybe if you just tell your wife that you love her body, is there something to be said for all these women who are doing that? Are your husbands not telling you that they literally desire your body? I know we're getting a little bit personal here because that's something I do every day. If you know what I'm saying? Like, if wifey's getting ready for bed, I'm like, whatever I'm doing, done so I can look and be like this. And she's like, okay, whatever. But I know deep down in her heart, she's like, he desires my body. I'm just saying, maybe there's something to be said for go to counseling, start desiring your wife's body again, or telling her, because you know you do. So just maybe start telling her that. I don't know. Maybe there's something we're tapping into here. Maybe some guys aren't comfortable with that. Tell your husband, hey, I really appreciate it if you once in a while said, I desire your body.
Babe,
Okay, let me...
seriously.
I need a minute.
That's gross. Then they turn off the camera.
I just want to tell you something. It's not bad. Well, it kind of is. Okay. No.
This is so weird. You guys are so weird.
Oh my God, it's not bad. And then I said kind of is, and she goes,
Yeah, she's like, tell me off camera. I don't want to be told on camera. Your mom's got wisdom. Why is it funny? Look at Aaron on his phone over there. He's like, I did my part. Husband of the year. You're fine, honey. Now let's get to the burger joint.
I'm feeling better.
Are you?
Okay,
No, look it.
so I'm at home now, and I had time to like process my feelings and how I was feeling. I actually think I was feeling triggered, which I didn't realize was a trigger for me. But you'll realize, okay, so I had a car accident when I was 16. And they read the x-rays wrong and said my wrist wasn't broken when it was. It was still hurting a few months later. We went back. They were like, oh, now it's tendonitis. Now it's blah, blah, blah. They looked back at the x-rays and they figured out that it was broken from the very beginning. Long story short, we had to go from like surgeon to surgeon because no one would touch it. They're like, oh, it's going to be a lawsuit or it's going to be this or that. And I remember, I was in cosmetology.
Aaron in the background.
Just when I wanted to be a hairdresser, and I was like, I need my wrist, and I remember just crying after appointments. And that happened to me today.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Buddy, they don't even know their mom had tummy tucks, boob lifts, and teeth. They just think that's just natural.
I did all the research and all the things, and it was like the doctor we went to was double certified as a plastic surgeon and as a general surgeon, which they were saying I need a general surgeon, to fix the hernia. And so
Clearly, you found the wrong guy.
Everything on this guy's website.
Now we know he's a plastic surgeon and a general surgeon. Just saying, we know he's by the burger joint. Just saying. I wonder if he knows he's on video.
And everything everywhere was like, yes, like this is what I do and this is what I do. And then he sat
Hey.
and he was like, yeah, I do it, but I'm not going to. Why? He just
Because you're filming this.
said that.
Because he probably knows you're YouTubers, and if anything were to go wrong, shit hits the fan. That has to be, is that a question we can ask? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
And it's like higher risk and that they need to do it through
It's not lipo-shrinkadinkle. It's laparoscopically.
I can't even think of the word. Lipo, where it's like
Lapo-
things that go in.
Oh, Scopper.
Like
Scoprolacocip. All of you failed everything. I'm not proud of any of you.
yeah, like
Lipotriptychnomically?
Scopped it? I don't know.
Laparoscopic, asshole!
But I just felt, and it was like a huge trigger for me, like sitting in front of a surgeon or someone that's supposed to be able to fix and do something. And he was like, sorry, you're going to have to go to someone else. You're going to have to find another general surgeon. This is what they need to do.
Why don't you sue your plastic surgeon? Can you do that? Because apparently they did a bad job.
But I just felt like maybe he was like holding something back, or maybe he wasn't telling me the full story. Maybe it's really high risk, but he didn't want to like scare me. Like he was just like, eat this,
Well, you could overthink it.
But I'm also probably overthinking it.
I know, that's
Maybe not. I don't.
You are. But I found it. I just Googled. A tummy tuck, also known as abdominoplasty, is a cosmetic surgical procedure to improve the shape and appearance of the abdomen. During a tummy tuck, excess skin and fat are removed from the abdomen. Connective tissue in the abdomen, fascia, is usually tightened with sutures. You learn something new every day on the DCP.
No, but basically my
Can dudes get that? Can you throw little abs in there, please?
appointment, they said I have to find another one. So now I have to make another appointment, wait another few.
We know. You said they repeated the same shit.
So, anyways, I'm okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I was having a moment earlier. I was crying. Aaron was trying to talk and I couldn't hold it in. It's okay. It just worries me too because I feel like with all of the kids and how active you have to be when you have 16 children and how much energy
Start parenting them first. Okay, how about that? That's probably a good start.
and just work that it takes. I just don't want to be down A from a surgery, but B, like it scares me when like this.
Did you say I don't want any downtime from a surgery? You've had like 3 cosmetic surgeries that you probably were down and out for. So really? Okay, but the one that's gonna help you, you don't. Okay, I got it. Understood.
Surgeons don't seem confident.
Yes.
Like it just felt like
I could understand the frustration being.
That's where she gets it from. It's frustration, not frustration.
He's getting all frustrated and he's taking his problems out on me and other. But you make my words, I'm gonna get my grade 10.
It's genetic.
scared, everything. Yeah. So,
Okay, thanks.
anyways, okay. we're gonna find another doctor. I will keep you guys updated. But
Thank God.
yeah, it just triggered me.
Your teeth trigger me. Okay?
Sorry.
Trigger my gag reflex now.
It's okay. So it should be really fun, but basketball.
Yeah, you look like you're dressed for the park. You ever seen any mom go to the park? Where's your Lululemons? Where's your hunter boots? And just a normal jacket. You're wearing like your Mr. T chains and shit like that, and like decadent sweaters and all that. Yeah, you look like you've been to the park once. All the moms are going to judge you at that park, by the way. I'm like, oh my God, don't talk to her.
Season is going to be starting really soon, so we're going to start practicing and all that because Rylan.
You don't have a basketball net at your giant compound at your house?
So I do have a really quick update. I've been calling around doctors and different things.
Dressed like at the park.
And I cannot find a doctor in Arizona that will fix it that has good reviews on their.
I thought there was ducks running behind. Who's like they're just really tiny kids running.
So it just, I'm just really, really worried and like.
Hey, you're close to Tijuana. Just saying. They have great surgeons over there.
Having a lot of stress around this whole situation because basically the doctor said today, like, you need to get it fixed. It's not like an emergency, like just do it in the next 6 months. But if I exercise or do different things, it could strangulate the thing, and then it.
So here's what you do: if you're worried about your weight, that's exactly what she is. She's like, I can't exercise. I'm bigger than I've ever been. Whatever. If you're worried about your weight, then for the next 6 months to your surgery, just eat less. Diet. Calories in, calories out. It's going to suck. But if you're worried about your weight, then just cut back on your food intake. Am I right? It's like everybody wants it the easy way, and they're not willing to just do it the hard way sometimes. Like everybody wants to do things. Oh, I want the surgery now so I can do this. But why don't you just, that's your answer for now, unfortunately, is just to pound the broccoli for a bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to Alicia Doherty's house for dinner, though.
Becomes an emergency surgery. My intestines or whatever they called it. So
They said nothing about your intestines.
Did find a doctor that would take me and got me in next Thursday, but it is in LA, so I do have to travel all the way to LA. But this doctor has really good reviews, and they take my insurance. But
so did this other guy.
It really makes me appreciate like good health and my family and all of that, and just kind of makes me look at things a little differently. And I think that there's always a lesson to learn in everything, even though it's super hard sometimes. You want me to get on it?
It's like sometimes you miss it, but it's like you did this to yourself because you think that you need to be something for the internet. That's all this is. You need to be something different than you were. To what end? You're telling all you're doing, all these people, especially all these family vloggers and famous people, all you're doing is showing your kids that you're not good enough how you are. When your kids wear 15 pounds of makeup and then they're going to go get lip fillers and eyebrow fillers and everything else and get fake everything done, all these people are telling their children is you are not good enough how you are. And I think that we really need to have a conversation about that, especially with our daughters. I don't know how far we're going to get with this stuff, but I hope that pendulum swings back to being like body positivity, because everybody's talking about body positivity in this moment now, and it's a really, really big conversation. But you're not allowed to talk about body positivity as like if you're to say, hey, you don't need to go get this done. You don't need to boost up your boobs to size 15 or whatever. You don't need to do all those types of things. But if you say that, like I've said that right now, I will get, go read the comments, I will get massive pushback for saying that. That's a conversation to have, because your daughters are relying on you to tell them that they are okay.
Okay.
That's going to exacerbate your hernia. You better be careful there, Cristal. Oh, you see, he's like, in the ambulance, and they film it all. That's probably what she's going to do. Doesn't he give you like Bill Gates energy, like coming on stage with Windows 95 or whatever it was? That's the energy, right?
Come on, Aaron.
Baggy jeans and shit.
In one shot,
New Balance.
at least.
Hey, you suck, buddy. I'm better than you. Get one in, please. Just cut to the one he gets in. Well, that was shitty. So anyway, pretty eye-opening video. Something to talk about there too is like Aaron just being a complete and utter dingbat. Oh, that's why the problems in our marriage, and we're going to talk about it on camera. This guy is, if anything, this is a video about how shitty Aaron is as a husband. That's what this is. She's got all these problems she's going through. She thinks she needs to do all these things to her body to look better for who? For him? Because he doesn't even know you did that shit. Clearly, he has no idea. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. And as a guy, I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback for what things I said in here today. I kind of stand by it, though. I feel like, damn, it should be okay to tell women you look awesome how you are. I do think you should be able to say that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys will correct me, I'm sure. But just, I don't know. What a weird video that they lied. It's just weird. Why would you lie about the thing and then just get called out and then leave it in your video? It's so weird to me. Anyway, whatever. Teach your daughters, though, in the end. Please, at minimum, even if later they want to do all these things, but teach your daughters now to love their bodies. And maybe you can avoid all this shit in the future. Can we grant that? Maybe? I don't know. Everybody take a deep breath. You are awesome. Don't forget it. Even if you have a mom, and especially so if you have a mom bod. Just saying. Dad bods are popular, but mom bods should be like the thing. And I know a lot of guys in my circles, they kind of are, not gonna lie. So just want to celebrate everybody for who they are. Even if you've done all these things to your body and they make you happy, that's great too. Today I really, really wanted to focus on those people who just naturally wanted to be themselves, and it's okay to be that way too, and just say that that's okay too. I don't know. Anyway, you guys are incredible and value all of you, no matter what you've done to your body or what you want to do or whatever. It's all good. You guys are amazing, talented, valuable. Don't you ever damn well forget it. Don't fly flare. I will see you tomorrow.
Play.